guys. Okay, I'm back. Now, I still can't see any comments. What the heck? Because, okay, well, anyway. So today I have my coffee with honey and a little bit of flax milk. You know, I'm allergic to dairy. I don't know if any of you are allergic to dairy, but I didn't find out until a couple years ago when I wound up in the hospital. So now I drink flax milk in my coffee, and I really like coconut milk too. This morning, I was looking at all my maps that I've collected, and I did have a huge collection of maps, like over the years, of places that I've been. And one thing I always do is stop when I get into a new state, and I always stop at the visitor center. It's a good time to go to the bathroom, get a coffee, you know, stretch your legs, and I also get a map. Yes, I've been stuck in the back roads, actually just on my last trip to Tennessee. Got stuck in the, I'm live right now, so just so you know. I got stuck in the back hills of Tennessee with no signal and a carload of precious cargo, which was my daughter and my 2 grandsons at the time. And this was only a few weeks ago when we were on our way to Tennessee. So my navigation took me to these back roads, and it said there was going to be a gas station there. So I was looking for a gas station. Found one, but guess what? It was closed because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. So then it did find another one. We weren't too far off the interstate. We were on 81 driving south towards Tennessee. I think we were on 81. At any rate, we got off on this back road and we found the gas station, but it was closed. And then we tried to get a signal to find another gas station, which would have been out on the interstate, but we couldn't find our way back, and we were lost, and we lost our signal. So I really trust paper maps now. And this is where we actually were, in West Virginia at the time. So I want to show you my collection of maps. I used to have a lot more, but I left them in my son's trunk of his car, and so these are the ones that I've either got again or collected. I have 2 West Virginias now. That means I've been there a couple times. Probably on my trip towards the west. I got another Virginia map. This is an updated one. I got North Carolina. I was actually living there for a little bit of time. Not too long. Only maybe a month. That didn't work out very well, and I came back to the north. Which, I hate the north. But, okay, I've got South Carolina. That's a new one. And this is a 2018. I haven't even opened this one yet. I've got Georgia. I really had never spent too much time in Georgia, but I was just passing through and actually got off the interstate that time because I was coming off of Route 10 and then I was heading towards, I think, 95. But anyway, I picked up this one in Georgia. Got off the road for a while because there was mad traffic down there. Alabama. I haven't spent too much time there either, but at least I did get into the state. So these are all states that I would like to spend some more time in and actually stop on the way, because when I was coming home from the west, I was in a hurry and I didn't have time to stop. So I made my last stops in Texas with my family, my sister Rachel, and I went to see my father, Bill, for a while, and his wife Terry. And then I was making a mad dash for North Carolina. I had some deadlines I had to get to. I did stop in Mississippi to get a map. I crossed over the bridge over the Mississippi River, and I just thought it was so cool to check out the river. So I did that and actually stopped and watched the river for a bit. It's really, really turbulent down there by where I crossed. And that was, gosh, I don't even know if that goes down. I don't even remember what road I was on. I got Kentucky. Did I do that one yet? No. I got Kentucky. Now, I spent a little bit of time in Kentucky, just a couple days. We did find a huge castle, and it was actually like a country club or something, so we stopped there, and that was pretty cool. This one shows a houseboat. I think that looks so fun. And then, of course, I got my Texas map. Don't mess with Texas. And I was on a trip across the USA. You've seen probably some of my videos, but that one, I stopped in New Braunfels, where my sister lives, and then she and I went over to San Antonio, and then we went to Fredericksburg, Luckenbach. Those are some really nice towns, really quaint and cute. Luckenbach is only a population of 3, supposedly, so, but it's like a nice little music venue. So we went there, and then I went over towards Houston, and then I went north. I went through National Forest up there. I don't even remember which one it was, but it was by the Nacogdoches River. And then I got this one. I'm really excited to have this one, even though I've driven through Arizona a couple times. I was never able to stop, so this time it was my trip, and I got to do what I wanted. So that's why I like traveling solo. But anyway, Arizona. So I'm excited to use these paper maps, trusty dusty paper maps. And I figured when and if I get another big rig, I would use them as wallpaper. Another thing I'm doing this morning while I'm drinking my coffee is I'm brushing up on my aromatherapy, and there's some sections in here about digestion, which I really need to learn more about because of my liver, and I wound up having a blood clot in my liver a couple years ago, and having a really bad gut issue. So now I eat clean, no dairy, no meat. Well, I try not to eat meat, but that's something I want to look into. Good morning, Backroads. How are you? Good to see you. So you put a book out. You're awake. Me too now, thanks to coffee. It's National Coffee Day today, so I hope that you drink coffee. Or at least like a mochaccino latte or something like that. Nice. Atta girl. Good to see you. So I have someone on the line that is on the line. Like I talk like it's like an old telephone, right? And oh wow, she's writing a book. It's the Backroads. I'm gonna give her a little plug right now. Why don't you all go to the Backroads? That's her channel. And ringy dingy. And she's gonna be heading out on the road, I think for the first time from what I've gathered from her videos. But we're all going up to out to the RTR again in Quartzsite, Arizona in the winter time. And so I hope to meet her in person there. But I've got to just connect with her on Facebook, on YouTube a little bit, and it's been really nice. So, and I guess she's into aromatherapy too, and some essential oils and things like that I've been talking about. So really trying to take the course and go back to taking the certificate for like Reiki and like aromatherapy and essential oils. And I also would like, there's something new that's emerging, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's flower oils. I'm going to be trying to take a certification for that. So I really believe wholly in the earth giving us what we need. We need not pharmaceuticals, because they have done a number on my body, and almost dang near killed me. So I do not trust like the doctors anymore. The insurance companies, the doctors, and healthcare system. They're all in cahoots, and they give you pharmaceuticals. So I'm really trying to get into this aromatherapy, and ate roses. Roses are really interesting flavor. I really like it. I tried to make some rose sugar that you could actually put in your baking or put on top of your baking. And I was trying to make some for my daughter for her birthday, but I needed more rose petals, so it didn't work out too good. But that's interesting. I'd like to explore that a little more. But as I was saying, I believe wholly in herbs and the earth giving us what we need for our bodies to sustain us and to heal us. We don't, all that junk food that y'all are eating, I just don't know. I can't do it anymore. It kills my body. I wind up with belly aches and all kinds of things and side effects and just not feeling good. You know, I don't like that. I like to feel good. So I've noticed that when I use my essential oils, they really help me. I have a few favorite ones. Tea tree oil I use for my face, on my skin, and I'm trying to heal it from within, but I have to find the right thing. I think my liver has taken on a lot of hormones, so I have to figure that out. But if y'all have any information on that, drop me a link or you know, a line, another line. All right, well, I think I'm gonna get down the road, and today I'm thinking of driving up north. If my son is game, I'm gonna take him on the road today and get him out into some nature. And find nature is very healing. Sunshine, it gives us vitamin D. The trees, they give us oxygen. You know, the greens, we can eat some of them, and it's very healing for you, so I want to try to get him out there. I'll check into that, Backroads. I'm gonna check into that more when I get off here. But I just wanted to say, have a great day, and happy trails to y'all.